Gentlemen! Chris Bassett here, and on this video, we will be soloing Hakutaku for that optical hat, playing a little Final Fantasy on the private server Cat's Eye, buddy! Yeah! Yeah! Alright, friends! So it's gonna be a long one today. That's what she said. Okay, Chris, how much coffee have you had? Not enough. Alright, pal! So let's get into it. So we're gonna be doing a little hack and tacking. So bring up the Wickles page. You can search for my optical hat. I see you with my eyes. All right, an optical hat, true, facts. And right there, pretty good. You can augment it on the server. So that's nice. The augments give you haste +3, agility, dex +3. But this tutorial be on, we're going to do like the fight. So I will put a timestamp if you want to check out and you want to jump right to the fight. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and I'll show you my favorite eyeball collecting spots as well as the crafting. So you're going to need to make yourself a Hakutaku Eye Cluster. That's a lot of eyes there, buddy. So the cluster, you'll need at least Alchemy 84. It's fairly easy to skill up on the server. I actually made money when I was doing my Alchemy to, I think I'm like level 85 or something. But anyway, go to the guides here on the navigation table, crafting, and then you can scroll down to suggested recipes, and down here, what? Love Island, get out of here. Alchemy and expand it, and then you can just follow this list here. You know, keep in mind when you are doing some of the skill ups to buy the items from the Spark vendor if you're asking for weapons. That really helps out. I'm an ace account, so pretty easy for me, pal. Hey there, buddy. But yeah, follow that guide. You get your alchemy up. It only took me like 2 days to go from 0 to 80 or something. I did farm a lot of my own crystals, too, so that helps with the price. I am really saving dollars. Okay, so we're going to head back over to Hakutaku. One other thing to think about is you could potentially buy these, you know, pre-made, if you wanted to do that. I was selling a few in my bazaar not too long ago, like 250k. The eyeballs, you can also buy the eyeballs from bazaars as well. But we're going to farm them and get them done that way. So we'll start off with, you know, you get your crystals. Fiend Blood, I think that comes from, yeah, you can get that from a auction house, obviously. Or this NPC in Kazam for like 500 gil. Or you can kill leeches. So that's a fairly easy item you can pick up. So you can buy the crystal and the blood from the auction house. But the eyeballs, you actually need to go far. Or buy from bazaars. So we'll do this one first. We'll go pick up the burning Hakutaku Eyes, which is from Gazers in Eldine Necropolis. Battalion Downs Entrance 4. So I'll show you how that works. You know, obviously, if you are wanting to get this done as quick as possible, come on, Thief. And get Treasure Hunter 6 or 7. They still are a pretty rare drop, so you're gonna have some problems. Hey, I got some problems over here. But I'll show you where to go in. It's pretty. This one's probably the easiest to pick up, and they get more challenging the further on you go. So we'll head out to Battalion Downs, and then it's the number 4 hole. 4? You play golf, buddy? I'm golfing. Did you say golfing? It's the Gulf of America. That's right, buddy. I'm drinking water. This stream's brought to you by water today. Is it, Chris? I don't know. Dasani, hit me up. What about chili? Well, it's only... Look at this time. It's only 2 p.m. I'm recording this video early for you. It is. Look at this weather. Wow. It's hot. It's hot in here. How does the temperature go from -9 to 80 degrees in 2 days? All right, let's hop on our mount. We'll zip on over there. Zip? Sure. So yeah, I will be using Blue Mage, because Blue Mage seems like it's the best job to solo, since you can headbutt to stun things, and then you can silence this guy. So that'll be a strategy that we employ. But we're heading over to number 4 in the Battalion Downs. Head right in there to get this burning eye. I think there's like 8 pops or something. So just take some time. What else? What else, buddy? I'm not sure if the O hat is 100% drop, but it drops pretty frequently. So it's a pretty high drop rate. So usually if you make a cluster, basically you're going to get your hat. And then if you are doing the augments for it, you'll need 3 kills. So you'll need 1 to get the hat, and then 3 more. So you can check that out over on... Grand Trials. And it's like right downtown, right there. So it gives you the steps of what to do. So yeah, you'll need to kill him 3 times, plus all the other guys. And then this, step number 2, you just go to this location. That spawns in multiple spots. So you just click a question mark on the ground. And then these things you just either craft or buy from the auction's house and trade it to the guy. Okay, here's number 4. Wee! Zap-a-da-ba-ba-da-wee! So yeah, I would say this is probably the easiest one to farm. You just run over here, and then all these guys are like level 40. So it just takes some time. I want to say that you're gay. Take it, boom, roasted. No, I want to say it took like an I got like 2 or 3 per hour. So there's still a rare drop even with Treasure Hunter 6. You can see we're at entrance number 4, and they're just gonna pop. There's a couple that pop in this area, and then 2 like back here. This one's fairly easy. You don't need to have any like special. You don't need to open the door. No special doors to open or anything. But they're all just right in here. There they are. Gazer, buddy. Just kill him. Okay, next. Let's get out of here. We're gonna pick up the next guy. Do I have my... Oh, my glurb. I forgot my scroll. Alright, we're gonna ring it. I'm gonna whorping. Put a ring on it, Beyonce. Single ladies. Okay, let's check out the next guy. Optical fats. Optical fats? Is that where you see yourself too big in the mirror? Is that like a funny house mirror? I'm short and fat. They call me short round. Okay, damp. What's the damp? Okay, Ifrit's Cauldron. All right, so we'll do that one next. This one's also, it's a little bit more challenging to get to, but if you have the book warp, I'd definitely take the book. Pizza Hut used to have a thing called Book It, personal pan pizzas. Who did that? Me! Anybody else? Let me know how many personal pan pizzas you got. I want to say school year only allowed you for 4. I read books and then got some personal pan pizzas. Okay, let's look at the conquest reward. There's a region info conquest. Okay, so what's over here? So the lowlands, if you've never been over this way before, on your if you're an ace account on the server, you can take from your home nation. You have instant access to all of the outpost warps right from the get-go. So just find your appropriate nation NPC and be the appropriate level, and you can warp right out to the outpost. So you can pick that up. And then we're going to head from Yoder Jungle, head north on the map until you zone into Ifrit's Cauldron. I'll zone back out so you can see. Touch the book, and then you'll have this warp. So let's go. I like to take... we'll go from the dunes. You just need to access one of the books. I think there's one in Larude Gardens that I see a lot of people use, and then also your home nation has a book. I've done this quest to do this. Oh my god, that was chunky. Okay, so we'll talk to the book here, and then get over to Cauldron. And then there's several, there's like 5 or 6 right near the entrance that you can farm. So I'd take out your thief, take in some trusts, take me out to the ball game, Cracker Jacks. Hello. Hello, are we working? Okay, so it'd be Rise Azillier areas. Ifrit's Cauldron. There you go. Yoder Jungle 1. So I'll zone back out, that way you can see where it's on the map. Yeah, buddy. Okay. And then I'm not actually going to fight any. I have an inventory full of eyeballs. Eye holes! I'm the eye hole man. What? Nobody gets that reference. If you get it, put it down in the comments what that reference was from. I'm the eye hole man. Alright, so here's what the map looks like. We're going up to number 1. So you can either crystal here, crystal meth, or here's the book, or is this the outpost? There's the outpost, so you'd start here. So just work your way up and around. Go under the tunnel and come to the first entrance. Once you're inside. What? How's this guy aggroing me? What? Ah. And then we're just going to loop back around. I think it's in the K hole. Is that ketamine? No. K-Fed. Whatever happened to him? Isn't that Britney Spears' boyfriend? Lucky. Pounding the spears, huh? Nice. Used to really like her back in high school. Pretty hot in that red leather suit. Is that toxic? I don't know. Okay, let's get the invisibilities up. So we're going in the K-hole, buddy. I'm falling into ketamine. And it's just a quick loop right around here. There's like a little circular shape that you can run around and farm these guys. Also, while you're down here farming, don't forget to put on your records of eminence. You can earn some experience points and stuff while you're down here, while you're doing it. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. So I got that guy, this guy, and you just run around. This was the loop I was using. There's that guy there. And then over here to the left is 2 more. Dos Equis. Delicious! What? I'm stuck on a rock. I got rocks in my socks. There's a couple there. Okay. Got him. Alright, let's warp out of here, buddy. Did I get a scroll this time? Let's check out the next. Check out my neck. Break your neck, Buster Rhymes. Let's see. Okay, let's... Earthen? Which one is this? Okay, this one is the blubber eyes behind the mithril door. So, you know, you'll probably need to come down to Norg. Open in Norg! If you're doing your mission levels and, you know, you're rank 4 or whatever, so... Look a guide up online of how to get down here. But I'm going to take the telewarp. I'm going to take the crystal meth and get right in there. And then we'll run down to the side. So you will need a mithril beast coin. So I always keep my pants packed full of coins. They call me Goldenbergs. Because I got a lot of schmeckles in my shorts. So I keep all my coins in here. So you can use a coin. If not, buy it off the auction house. Let's see. I know it's in here. Okay, so I keep a gold, a mithril, and a silver. So you will need 1 mithril to open the door. Open the door. Let's go over to Norg. And we'll knock out 2 with 1. Okay, let's see. And then the final guy we'll do right before the fight. Do the guy? Do is more like it, pal. I think it's lowlands? Uplands. Lowlands. There. Norg. Okay. Here we go. What are you drinking there, Chris? Well, it's a little bit of high-quality H2O. I would be drinking beer, but I'm all out. So that's unfortunate. Gotta make a beer run to the store. BEERRUN beer run. So we're going to head out of Norg, and we're heading down to the mithril door. So loop this way, down and around. It's a one-way, and then into the door. And I'll show you where I like to farm the guys. They're kind of spread out all along this area. So there's a optimal spot if you like standing, which I'm a huge fan of standing around. If you get your goldsmithing up to 55, you can also take these coffer keys you'll be earning and turn them into blank keys. So keep an eye out on the channel. There's a video of how to get extra rewards on Cat's Eye. So you can, if you have alchemy and goldsmithing, take the coffer keys, turn them into blank keys, turn those blank keys into prismatic keys. That way when you're fighting gods or dragons or whatever, you trade your own prismatic key to the box that spawns, and you get personal rewards. So just Google something like Cat's Eye extra rewards. I know, it'll show up on YouTube. YouTube! But it kind of goes over that. So, double down while you're down here. It's a lot of downs. That's alright, guy. Alright, pal. Okay. So there is an annoying one to get to. I'll talk about that since we're going this way. Here's the ornamental door. So there is another set of eyes you need to get. So the Golden Eye, which is my favorite N64 game. Golden Eye. Spawns from the Mind Gazers here in Sea Serpent Grotto. So it does, there's one that you can pull from here. So there's one guy every 5 minutes you get a chance. So I was getting about 1 an hour doing this. But if you want to get behind the door, you need a key. And the quest for the key can be super annoying. You can either go to the auction house and buy a Norg shell for like 200,000 gil or more. And then you talk to a NPC down here and it'll craft you a key. And then you can use that key to open this door. Once you get behind the door, the key breaks, so it's a one-time use. And then you can gain access to that area and then fight like 7 or 8 of them back there. I was really having trouble getting the key or getting the shell. You can either fish the shell or, you know, I come over here, equip a halcyon rod. I think it said that the best option was a rod, halcyon rod, and a fly lure. And then stand here and fish. And the higher your fishing skill, the more difficult it is to get the Norg shell. So if you have fishing skill 0, you probably get it pretty quick. I used to come down here and farm the Norg shell for gil. At skill 0, I was getting a shell like every 20 minutes. So that's a good way to make some gil. But my fishing skill is now like 30 or 40. So I was fishing for 2 hours, and I never got a shell. But you can pull this guy right here. So there's one right there, just ranged attack. And then it'll start to go through the door up here if you got your mini-map. It'll go back through that door. So just loop back around where we were just at and meet it up top, kill it. Like I said, I got 1 eyeball like every 10 kills. But that quest line is probably the most annoying to do. So if you're doing the key, right, you're going to need... Talk to this guy, you can get the coins, you're going to need a shell, which you can fish... Or you can either buy it off the auction house. It's rare, and you can do all this stuff, get the key, then you can get in there. But, like I said, I'd opt to avoid doing all that nonsense just because I was having problems. I got problems! Okay. So, recommendation, so yeah, pull that guy till he drops an eyeball, then you get the Golden Eye. Is that Pierce Brosnan? Sure was. But if not, let's go to the next eyeball, which was the wooden... Damn. I don't even remember. Earthen. So the earthen eye. So just trade the coin to the door. It'll open it. Oh, I got one in my inventory. Nice. Whee. And stuff will aggro once you're behind the door. But let's head over to my favorite farming spot. I'll show you where that's at. So it's basically, you're basically going to stand right here, and one of the mind gazers or whatever will spawn here, one here, and like one here. So there's 3 right around this area. I think one also spawns like here, and you got like another one like here. So those 2 are spread out, but there's the guys right here. So just stand there. I'm not even going to run over there. I showed you already. Okay, let's warp out of here. And for the final guy, so we got every egg. They're not eggs, idiot. That's okay. For the final eyeball, the wooden one, that is down where, where Hakutaku will spawn. So that's right in this bottom area. Okay, we're gonna warp over there and I'll show you. Okay, before we go, should I talk about the setup? Sure. So as you know, as you do, we're going blue mage. So blue mage is, I think, in my opinion, is going to be the optimal strat here because it has the option to headbutt, so you can stun the Agas and spell casting. You can also silence him. So let's take a look at the spells to set. Blue magic spells, setting spells. So I like headbutt, obviously. We're running headbutt. Buck? Yeah, deer does. Frenetic rip, disseverment. For the accuracy bonus, running quadratic. That skill chains with Resquiat for darkness, so that's a huge damage spell. And it also pairs with animating whale, so I can haste myself and then give myself a tier of dual wield. We're running Zephyr Mantle and Chaotic Eye to create conserve MP, and then Chaotic Eye will be the silence. So if your blue magic skill is high enough, magic accuracy and stuff, you'll land a silence on him and he'll just stand there like an idiot. Plasma Charge, Acidic Burst, that creates auto refresh, so grab it. Battery Charge will give yourself refresh, very nice. And then I like to run Magic Fruit for a heal, and Yawn is just like my fill-in. You could replace that with something else, but it's a sleepga, basically, and creates resist sleep. I do like Barrier Tusk and Magic Barrier for a physical shield and a magical shield effect. Those are nice, make you super tanky. And then Tenebro Crush, Entomb, and Searing Tempest are the Beflair spells. These are huge. That gives you like a huge magic accuracy bonus, big stats. That gives you like plus 30 or 50 defense, so that's big. And then this gives you like a plus 30 or something attack. So I run all three of those. I'll be using Empty Thrash and Heavy Strike for the plus 5 strength and the double attack trait. And then I got one more point for Metallic Body. If you are curious where spells are at and how to do spells and how to do me, give me $1. Shut up. Okay. Come over down to Job Adjustments. Move my head. Job Adjustments. Go to Blue Mage. I said go to Blue Mage. Do Blue Mage. And this will kind of go over some of the spells that are custom to the server. It'll show you all the ones you can pick up that aren't retail accurate. It says the spells listed are found in the same areas unless retail unless noted. So here's the extra spells, where to get them. I got a video on the channel of the wild fight. These are probably your most difficult ones to get. Maybe even this one's real tough too, but it's worth it. You fight the shark in Domain Invasion to get this one. But you can also type in blue in your search bar, and this will give you some guides and stuff to go off if you're spell hunting. Go down to guides, and then I think I used the Beast Within, and then just shows you how to grab the blue spells. Reading. Who loves it? Who's got 2 thumbs and loves to read? This guy! Okay. Alright, so we got that covered, got this covered. Let's look at the gear, and then we'll get in there. Okay, got the spells. So my blue mage is fairly geared. I got the Mimesis sword, which is the Obero weapon. So you can get your Obero stuff. Just click this Obero weapon. It'll go over how to get that and where to do it. Zaxuzoodle, I don't even know the words, but that guy drops from the Fire T-Rex in Domain Invasion. Orioles. Is that raviolis? I don't know, it sounds delicious. But that's like 500 ancient beast coins to camouflage in Port Juno. Got the Homnim gear from Storming Sea. So look that up, you can augment it. Storming Sea right there. More reading. Got some augments on it. Nice. I won't be using that. That's just my idle gear. I think I've got a peacock charm for my haste set. Brutal earring is a Segura's drop. I shot a solo, so I do have a new video on the channel how to solo your peacock charm with Puppet Master. Super easy solo. I put that video out like yesterday or the day before. Check that out. Okay, Suppa Mimes. Divine Might Fight. Juba is from Dynamis. Zarkabard. More hand pieces from the Proto-Omega fight. Divisor. I think I'll be using the... here, let's actually see what... Here's this stuff. Oh, that's right, buddy, I forgot. I got the Fortitude Torque. So I'm working on a solo strategy for that coming up. Check that out for the channel. Defending Ring was my rank 10, level 75 reward. This was a pulling of my box. What? Pulling of my shorts. I pulled this out of the Goblin box. So come over to the Goblin box right here. If you got your points, buy it. You get a lucky roll, maybe. Perhaps, if your luck is in your favors. I've been augmenting my Mirage Mantle. So look up some of the augments that you can do right here for Relic +1. There's a whole system where you go into Dynamis, you fight bosses, you get points. There's some NPCs inside a Tanzanavian Safehold where you trade coins and points and you can upgrade your relic stuff. So it's pretty exhaustive. I'm exhausted. Naruto's Sash. Finish your treasures missions and you can buy the sash. More Storming Sea gear with augments. Nice. And then Storming Sea with augments. For Resquiat, you definitely want to pick up Resquiat, which is a Aeonic weapon skill that has a mind modifier. So right here, Aeonic weapon skills. Shows you how to get that. You'll be doing a lot of domain invasion for the points. And then farming Dynamis for infinity cores. Aeonic weapon skills are probably the best weapon skills in the game. They may even be better than your relic weapon skills, depending on which skill it is. But this one is super huge. It negates, or it like bypasses physical and damage. Or Jesus! It bypasses Jesus! It bypasses physical and magical like defenses. So very good. But it is a mind modifier. So I'm working on a set for that. My set's kind of doo-doos. Let's take a look at the sets real quick. Here's the weapon skills set. Right, we're running like a Mat's Cap, a Fody, a Gorget. So I'll get all your jobs to 75. Get your Mat's Cap. 40 a Gorget. Get all 8 Gorgets from C. I think it's from Segura. No, it's from Miram. I don't know, Lady in C. Once you have all 8 Gorgets, you can trade it to the Port Juno Furnace, Synergy Furnace, and then merge them into one. Brutal, Austere Earring, Oriole, Mind Gear. So there is a quest to pick this up. So if you get to the past and you set your Records of Eminence, hold on, your Records of Eminence, and you do your area quest, combat region, goddess. There it is, and you do Conflict Bucidine Glacier S. You kill 10 enemies, you get that ring for free. Shh. It's going for like 400k on the auction house, so hot tips, buddy. That's why you subscribe, is for the hot tip. Okay, penis joke. Go. What else? Oh, then the rest of the gear was like mind focused. Right, we've got, this is for weapon skill, the weapon skill set. My Tamus ring. On the server, you can get all the Chains of Promathia rings, all the earrings, all the stuff. Buy it for ABCs. Working on my Mirage Bubendaz +1, so you get your relic hands, you can augment them. So I did the +1 upgrade, and then I'm going to further augment it, but it's +6. I just got my chest piece on. Why is that on? Alright, let's probably switch that out for something with more mind on it. Why do I even have that on? That's... Alright. Let's see. Your errant gear has mind, so we'll put that errant stuff on. I got the back piece on for accuracy. What? What happened here? Why is this like this? I don't even understand. This is my weapon skill set, right? Oh, wrong set, idiot. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, errant mind. The belt, it comes from Domain Invasion. So you go talk to the Galka in Upper Juno. You can trade points for that belt. And then errant slops. You're sloppy. And Krakos. If you're curious about that belt, it's right here. Go to go to custom NPCs. Move your face. And then we're looking for there's Camouflage. This is the guy that sells all the stuff for beast coins. You want to know, there's the rings. There's extra rings. You can get your sash, get your Orioles. Domain Traveler, this guy. So look for him. Wait, no. That's not the right guy. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Hold on. Hold on. Is it... We can just run up there and talk to him. I know it has a list of, like, items you can grab. That's got to be it. I know there's a list here. Hold on. Okay, now we're definitely looking. EXP guide, Garbaggio, Garrett, Goldilocks, Hunter. Oh, huge notice here. If you get a ranged item that's like rare X, like your Ninja Star or your Corsair Bullet, trade it to this hunter lady, and she will register it. That way, if you accidentally use it, you can repurchase it from her. So don't lose your custom stuff from her, or because you didn't register it first. So that's huge. She'll also do like a weekly hunt for things. Storable ammunition right there, buddy. So there you go. So if you have any of this stuff, you don't want to lose it. Trade it to her, and then you can rebuy it if you accidentally throw it. Okay, let's see. Sorry, sidetrack. I got sidetracked. Where's the domain guy? I'm looking. Okay, it's not on this page. It's at a different page. Let's try Domain Invasion. Bosses. Yeah, get your sword from this guy right there. Look out! Advertisements for Peacock. Here it is. Exchanging domain shards. So speak with the Domain Invasion Officer in Upper Juno, and you can trade your stuff for this. So here you go. You can get some weapons. You can get some stuff. Things. Here's where the belt comes from. You get your belt right there. You get a back piece there. Everything. Okay, look at it. Okay. Does that cover everything, buddy? I think we're all... I gotta fix my... I screwed that up big time. I gotta fix my macro now. Hold on. Yeah, I used the wrong one. So let's see. I had... Blue Mage skill? Yeah, there we go. No. There we go. Okay, does that look right? Sure doesn't. Okay. Alright, so let's go get our final eye, and then we're going to fight him. We got to cover stuff. If you want, food recommendations, trust recommendations, we'll get in there, and we'll show them. But we're going to warp. I'm going to take the home point to warp into... to warp into the Den, Rancor's Den. So So I think that is Uplands, Den of Rancor, and we will be going to the first home point behind the gate. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's open this up. I'm going to say you're probably going to want, a tank, so I think I'm going to use EV. We're going to pull Hakutaku out of the way. So I'm going to use a tank and then, like, healing trusts. I'll be the damage guy. I'll probably end up tanking anyway. Okay. Okay, you son of a bitch. Ow, he's hurting me. Okay, starting off strong, pal. All right. Wee-woo! That's how it goes, buddy. Zone this guy, zone back. Ah, you dickhead. Technically, I should have used the switch and then went invisible and then ran into his line of sight. Okay. I'm gonna fruit myself. I am a fruit. Magic fruit? Let's go. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright, so we're gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna get jiggy with it. Hopefully this door doesn't close on my face. I made it. Okay. So we're heading upstairs, and then you gotta head into the B hole, which is my favorite hole. So we're gonna loop around, go back up to the A. That way we're upstairs. Right now we're in the basement. And then we're gonna run all the way to the back and go down the B hole. And once you're down in the B hole, your final eyeballs will drop from down there. And then that's also where you spawn Hakutaku Mookin ice cream shop. So he pops up on a ledge, so we'll clear out the area, and then we'll pull him back away from, like, any potential aggro or anything. I'm running. So it is a nice trick if you do want to be lazy. You can get someone else to open the gate for you, so you don't necessarily need to do the lantern activity down here. You shout the link shell, and if someone's feeling nice, they can teleport down here and open the gate for you if you're doing your missions. That way you don't have to get your lantern. I went ahead and I wanted to play the game, so I did a lantern and then ran back and forth. And I got my paint, I got my brush, I got all my stuff. It's an annoying quest. You gotta kill a toneberry for a key, and then get into the paintbrush room, and then look at a painting, and you can finally get in here. It takes a while. Long time. Keep in mind there's also different NMs that spawn down here, so it doesn't hurt to use a wide scan. Scanner darkly, see if any of them are up. You can get yourself some bangs or some points. You can see they spawn all over the place. I don't see any. Okay. Alright, but we're heading down. Either one, B or C. C and my B. Well, that's a little close, buddy. You're pretty close. Oh, I went the wrong way. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to pull out the trusts and let them pre-buff before I fight. I'm going to craft an eyeball cluster down here, too. So, my alchemy's high enough. What? Making my way downtown. I didn't sub Dancer for that sneak and invisible. If you wanted to keep hate on the tank, you could sub Thief and then use oils and powders. You could trick attack the tank and then weapon skill. But I'll be fine. Plus, I like the healing waltz for erase. So here's the other groups of guys that drop the eyeballs. The final eyeball. Whoops. So right down here, we come down the B-hole, and they just are all around here. But let's see. So my plan here is this is the pop spot, and then you pull him back to this area here, but don't fall off the ledge. And it's a decent area to like fight him from. You can kill all these eyes down here. A murder. But he's right on this. It'll pop right here on this island. Can I target it, please? Oh, it's over here. Dum-dum. Whoops! Nice guide, dickhead. All right, fair enough. It's right up here. There it is. So clear out this area so you don't get some aggro, and then trade your cluster to there, and then I just pull him back to this area to fight him. Like I said, don't fall off the ledge here. Okay, let's get the trusts in here, buddy. So I'm going to use EV for tanking, and then I'm going to run supports. So we're going to have Jokum, Kupi, Koru, and Apuru. So some healing. The ladies and Jokum have Paralina. So Paralina's nice. Koru will give me haste and refresh and phalanx too. And then Apuru's got extra healing powers. Pretty good, buddy. Alright. As for my buffs, I like to animate whale myself. Battery charge, put up both barriers. One thing that is fun is with diffusion, I can give all the trusts the barrier effect. So that'll be nice. Okay, let's see if we can't kind of clear out some of these guys. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. I do have a ranged attack. Why don't I use that? Get over here. Alright, so we're going to clear out a couple of the guys. And then let the trust buff up. I got to have some food in my face. And you know how we do. We slap on the battle music, buddy. So I'm probably going to go... Oh yeah, well, I'm going to craft a cluster just for fun. Let's see if I could break one. If you want extra... I have mind potions in my pants. So, if you want your Res Quiat to do a little extra damage, you could drink a potion. I also keep Icarus wings if I want to spam TP stuff. But I got that. I don't think any of that's necessary. I will have a Defuku's for accuracy and attack. So we're going to eat one of those. Okay. Get everybody buffed up. Perfect. Bow, bow. All right, buddy. All right, let's see if we can craft one real fast. Okay. I should put on my crafting gear, but it is a light crystal. Is it fiend? It's fiend blood. And then one of each eye. So wooden, burning. I got burning in my pants. Earthen, golden, and damp. Okay, don't break it. Oh my god, for the love of God, don't break this. Alright, and let's see. Hey, there we go, pal. Ka-chow. I got the cluster. Here we go. All right, we're going to get the boss battle music ready. Everybody loves the tunes. Do they, Chris? I don't know. I've never had one. I get lots of thumbs down. What's up with the thumbs down on the videos? Why would you give me your thumb? Sit on my thumb and spin. Whoops. Is it configure? Gameplay. Here we go, buddy. I'm going to throw up some buffs. Where's all the music in here? It's quiet. Shh. Shh. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Ambiance. Oh, buddy. Okay. Oh, let's get it going. Okay, so we're gonna make sure I get up my buffs. So whale. I'm gonna give the team Magic Berry. Fusion. Yeah! Okay, and then I do like Verve. That's like Aquaveil times 10. Aquaveil. That's aftershave. Alright, food me. What else are we missing? Is that it? All right, buddy, let's get it. So trade your cluster. There he is! Flare! Oh, I should have put up some blinks. This is gonna burn. Oh my god. Come on, jerk. Get over here. Alright, stunning. Alright, we're gonna hit him with the silence. Yeah! So make sure he's facing you. Chaotic Eye will silence him. Oof! Okay, it missed. Headbutt. Nice. I'm gonna try. It's 1 or 2. 3 or 4. Chris, you suck! I should have went magic accuracy food. There you go. Silence. Okay, got it. All right, let's hit him with the big chain affinity res cream. Suck it. Bruh. Bruh. Ooh, that stings. Oh, he likes me. Carolina should get, yeah. The ladies will get that right off. Ladies will get off. The ladies will, yeah, ladies usually do get off. Like, here's your change, you filthy animal. What? Alright, now we're just gonna stun. So the basic strategy here is just stun, weapon skill, and then silence it. Yeah! RTV's doing a good job of stunning. I'm watching my silence. Keep my buffs up. You could probably do this with less gear than I have, obviously. I think if you eat some magic accuracy food, your silence will stick, and then he's pretty much cooked. So really, you could come down here with maybe like 4 trusts, like 1 tank, 3 healers, and then you can fill in the other spot with a leech, with a friend. If you wanted to give him a free hat, put your hat on. Oh! Oh, silence is off. All right. He is going to spam Catharsis, which is like a healing. Shh. Silence. Silence you. We can burn him down, though. I think you could also Savage Blade. So if you don't have Res Quiat and you wanted to try a Cannonball, Savage Blade Cannonball makes light. You do that. Also, Hysteric Barrage and Vorpal Blade makes like a Scission. Scissors makes like a Detonation or something. But Res Quiat's gonna be... What are we hitting Res Quiat? 4K? 29. Okay. Our MP looks good, buddy. We are cooking. So yeah, Blue Mage is the call. Silence. Stun. I mean, hypothetically, come down here with a... Oh, you jerk. Oh, that was a 3800. Come down here with some damage dealers, you could probably cook him pretty quick too. I should try to stun that healing. Let's get that hat, buddy. Nice. Alright, we're needing to reapply buffs here. Buffs are out in 10 seconds. Koru will give us haste and stuff. Oh, my neck kicked in. Look at that. Double. Oh, I love when the neck kicks in. He keeps your TP. Gonna hit him with the darkness. Oh, silence is on. Nope. Missed it. Nope. So yeah, we probably could have swapped out one of the healers for a damage dealing trust. Zeed's pretty decent. Zeed 2, he would stun, and then he also weapon skills for a decent amount. Come on! Come on! He doesn't want to die this last 20%. Oh my god. He's back to 30%. Buddy. It's gonna turn into a 40-minute fight. I'm gonna spam stun, that way maybe I can prevent the healing. Alright, 11%. No! Don't heal, you son of a bitch! Oh my god! Alright, boys, you're gonna need more damage here. I need more damage. Silence is off. I wonder if I should let him cast. That way I can do damage when he's casting like those big spells. Die. Die! Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I burn? Let's see if I can burn him down with TP. Alright, we're gonna spam the spells, but. He likes me. 4% don't heal. Oh, I stunned it this time. Take that, you suck. Is that are you cussing? Holy joinkles! All right, boys, you gotta burn it. Hey, I already got the hat in my pants. It didn't drop. Unfortunately, I got a high re-raiser. Okay, buddy. All right, pal. All right, guys, there we go. Got the solo, got the thing, got the stuff. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm gonna do some more videos here. I'll be soloing the Torque, and I'll be soloing you tonight. All right, guys, I'll check you in the next one, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good one, and I'll take it. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.